left London, so it's been about 2 months and a half now, and I moved out of London and I'm now in the UAE, which is really exciting. It's just a massive change. I think I spoke about it a few times on my channel. If you're an OG, you probably would have heard me speak about it at some point. This is my new life, my new normal. As you can see, it's sunny. It's 8 a.m. It's actually 8:30 a.m. The kids were just dropped off to nursery and I am just sitting in a cafe outside, al fresco dining. Really nice here, and I didn't realize this, but the time difference is only 3 hours at the moment. It was 4 hours before the clocks went back or forward in the UK last week. I think it was 2 weeks ago. But it's 3 hours, so you feel like you're always ahead. So right now it's 8 o'clock in the morning here, which means it's 5 o'clock in the morning in the UK, so I can respond to my emails and I can do everything, but I'm ahead of the UK, so when everyone's woken up, they're getting the emails that I sent out a few hours ago. So it just works out really well in that sense. You kind of feel like you're always one step ahead, and then in the afternoon I can book any meetings that I might have with anyone in the UK. So at least that way it's like I get my quiet downtime. No one's awake, there's no family that's going to call me, there's no friends that are going to message me. Everyone's asleep at the moment, and then in the afternoon I can be a bit more social. I can go out if I want to, I can kind of do a bit more. So it's actually quite a nice time difference. So if you're thinking about maybe working in the UK, like working with UK time and living out here, it actually works out really well. So just food for thought, something I didn't really think about, but it does work out quite well. My trusty Smytheson planner, which I absolutely love. I got it this year, 2023. No, 2024. And I just love how clean it is, really easy to use. And I also got a fountain pen gifted by my friend, and I haven't had a fountain pen in so many years, and it makes me feel more productive and more put together and just like a grown woman, you know. So I am going to be writing down things I want to do this week. I have to have a productive day today because I'm actually developing a brand new template all about kind of ChatGPT prompts and sort of examples for all the different stages within academia. So this should be really helpful for a lot of people, and I'll share it on here when I publish it. It should be in the next couple of days. So yes, I'm going to just try to get through. I need to get into flow. This is one of those like flow activities where you just have to kind of get into it and just repeat the same action over and over again. So yeah, that is a plan for when I'm here, and I'll catch up with you guys when I leave in a few hours. I'm going to do what's in my bag because I actually have never done this before. I think I did it when I was in university, but since then I haven't, and today I did a proper like sit down in the library day, and I kind of just wanted to show what I have in my bag. The first thing is my laptop. I always take this with me, of course. Oh, I didn't tell you what bag I have. This is the Goyard tote. I can't remember what size it is. I got it from the London Goyard store maybe a year and a half, like almost 2 years ago now. I queued up outside for maybe half an hour and I got it, so it wasn't that hard to get, to be completely honest. Second thing I have is my iPad. I tend to carry this around when I know that I want to kind of work on multiple things, so I'll have my laptop for the main task and I might look at something else on this task. At the moment I'm brainstorming for something, so I kind of wanted to have like the brainstorm that I've done, the scribble on here, and then on the laptop like have the typed up version. So yeah, that's the second thing. I had some water, and this just came in the post, so I'm going to open it with you guys. But it's basically a tripod stand, so you put it on the back of your phone like that, and then it kind of like opens up. I then have my USB adapter thing. My laptop was dead when I arrived at the nursery. My laptop was dead when I arrived at the library today, which I try my best not to do that. I 99% of the time charge my laptop fully before I get to the library, because I feel like it then dictates like where you can sit and things like that if your laptop is dead. But they have really good it's a brand new library, so every single kind of seat or table has got a charger next to it, so it was fine, to be honest. I sat wherever. And then I have this pencil case, and in this pencil case is a few things. So the first thing I have is a Vaseline. I then have the microphone for this camera, which I'm not using at the moment, but this is what it looks like. I then have a lipstick and a lip gloss. This is literally all the makeup that I have, but like I only own these two. And I bought this last week. And then this is a lip balm, which I quite like. It's an Hermes lip balm. It's really pretty and does a good job. I mean, it's a lip balm, can't really go wrong with a lip balm. And oh, how can you forget? I've got a power bank. I don't really need it, but I kind of just carry it around with me just in case. But I really don't need it unless I'm out all day using my phone a lot. I have my wallet, which is a really old Sentinel One wallet. I also have my headphones because I wanted to make some content on TikTok and like just answering questions. And I find that if I'm in a quiet place, I can kind of like put the microphone to my mouth and I kind of get a better voice, even though I'm being quieter. I was wearing heels in the library, obviously, to look good, but then you can't drive with heels, so I had socks for the trainers that I took. I don't know what this is, but I got a bag, and then this bag comes with like a little pouch, and I just have, I have a picture of my daughter in there, and a keyring from London, basically. Oh, how can I forget? I've got a pen that my friend gifted me before I left to come here. It's a beautiful fountain pen. Okay, so I have two perfumes that I bought. I've just converted. I've converted to like perfumes that are a bit more niche. I bought an abaya and it came and it smelled. I can't. When I opened the box, I was like, what is this smell? I need to know. So I messaged the company. I was like, hey, I love the abaya, but what perfume did you spray on it? And it was this one. And it smells so good. And to top it off, it's my first perfume that has the perfume pump sprayer mist thing. So that's really exciting. So you get two options. This is why I like it. See, I just know what kind of perfumes I like without even knowing what the notes are. So this perfume actually is an amber woody perfume for women and men. So it's unisex. Again, I love my unisex smells. Top notes are black cardamom, pink pepper and ginger. Middle notes are orchid, rose, water lily and jasmine. Base notes are sandalwood, patchouli, sandalwood, patchouli, and leather. So it's warm, spicy, woody, amber. Yeah, that's why. This is a musk cashmere. Two new perfumes in my collection, which are, I think, quite niche.
I'm just waiting on a couple more people, so this is Padel. It's a really inclusive.
Like here?
Yeah.
Angle, isn't it?
Yeah. So what you want to do is, if you imagine that it's more simple than what it is. Correct. That's it.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Okay,
too easy now.
So hard.
My old friend. In a way, most people have taken over the kingdom.
On my way to meet some new girls that live in this area. I haven't met them before, so let's see.
You go to like
Not on Valentine's Day.
I don't know if you realize.
I feel like I'm way back right now. I went out to meet up with a group of girls. There was like 7 of us, and we're all from, I think we're mostly, the 3 of us from the UK, and a few others like had been born and raised here in the UAE/Dubai. And I think one of the girls had posted that she lives in this area on TikTok, and then we all kind of just was like, oh my god, that's my area too. And then she got all of us together, put us in a WhatsApp group of like 11 girls, and we just met up, and it was so lovely. This is like the first time actually meeting girls from here that I didn't know from before. And yeah, everyone's so lovely. We're all from kind of different backgrounds in terms of like what we do, but we all kind of had something similar in terms of what our aims and goals are being here, and it was just lovely to kind of connect with a new group of people. Just left Sharjah's Children's Reading Festival, which is the 13th of May, and it's in the Expo Centre. Yeah, it's just a nice place for parents to come bring their kids. There's like activities, things to kind of see and things for the kids to do, but it's also cool if you're like a teacher, if you're an educator, you know, if you want to kind of buy books in bulk or like wholesale, you can come and check them out. There are so many books about, of course, like Arabic, like teaching and learning, and I honestly wanted to spend hours just taking a look through the books, and there's so much kind of toys and so many activities and stuff for all the kids. And I'm really interested in just trying to find the best resources for them when it comes to like learning the language. We've made it to the beach, and you know what, these are the things that we've moved here for. Honestly, just being able to be at the beach at sunset. There's not a bikini in sight. It just feels really comfortable, really family friendly, and everyone's just like playing in the water, the kids, the families, parents. Just the little things like this that give you that little lifestyle upgrade, the things that you can't necessarily do in London. I feel really grateful that this is the life that we envisioned this for such a long time. Just being able to be a little bit more chill and like recreational without the limits of like weather, or without the limits of like location or being too far away. We're only about 20 minutes away from the beach, well, this particular beach, and it just makes access and ease to do the activities so much easier. And I don't know, I just feel so blessed and so grateful that we are actually here living the life that we had envisioned, you know, 5, 6, 7 years ago. I think that this is the hottest weather that I have ever experienced. I don't know, have I been in 40 degrees before? I think the only time I've been in 40 degrees was once in Australia when I was there in December, which is their summer. And I was like, what is this? It honestly felt like I was being cooked outside. And then a second time was when I was in Spain last June, and it was like 40 degrees one day, and honestly felt like we were boiling. And it's gonna get to 50 degrees here, Celsius. So good luck to me. I made some new friends the other day in the gym, and one of them is Emirati, and she was saying to me that this is actually the coolest year, like this is actually the coolest weather that it has ever been. In the past years, like by this point, by May, it's already really uncomfortable and really hot. And apparently this year, it's still quite bearable. Like even now, yes, it's warm, but it's actually okay. Anyway, I'm on my way right now to check out a brand new workspace, which is called Lemma, kind of co-working space. And because I work for myself and I do my own thing, it's nice to find somewhere that I can just like not only meet other people, but also network, and also just be in a space that's outside of your own like home. Anyway, I need to know where I'm going. Pretty sure it's this way. But yeah, I love my area. I just love how green it is, like, and that's kind of what I'm used to. And as soon as we saw this area, we just fell in love, and we had to kind of move here, which is why we're based in Sharjah. And people always ask us, even yesterday I got asked twice at Padel in the evening, why did you guys choose Sharjah? And I always say the same thing, we chose Al Jadda, which is the area that we're in. Like, we are in love with Al Jadda. It's just such a beautiful like part of Sharjah and actually part of the UAE. I genuinely think it is like the best community in the UAE, like absolutely love it. Guys, I feel so inspired. I just feel like this is exactly what I came here for. And I know I probably said this a lot in this vlog, but like I'm just meeting individuals that have taken risks, left their jobs, left, you know, their families, and just have taken a risk because they believe in themselves and they believe in their potential. I'm back at home in my office / guest room. This bed actually turns into, the one behind me turns into a double bed. And the other day we had 4 people, well, 2 adults and 2 children sleeping in it, and it was perfect. And we always wanted a room in, you know, when we decided to move here, we were like, we have to have a 3 bed because there has to be a spare room for our family and friends who we of course want to come over all the time, and to have an office space. I've got like a desk here, I'll show you another time, but I've got a desk here, and just like the basic things that mean that I can just kind of leave my things here, lock the door. The kids have no access to this room, but it also goes out onto the balcony, so I've got like a really good, like good lighting, good space. That's absolutely amazing. Anyway, I thought I'd end the vlog here. I started this vlog probably 2 weeks ago, and I just thought I would start getting used to picking up the camera, so hopefully they will get a lot better over time. I do recreationally, but and there's a lot of spaces that I go to that are like women only spaces and public spaces, and I tend, of course, you can't film in those spaces, so there's a lot that I don't show you guys, but I just thought I'd show you, like, you know, what life could be like here in the UAE if you're someone that is in a similar position to me, someone who's thinking about moving out here, and kind of want to know what's on offer. Like, what is the selling point about moving to this country? Like, why is it that it's so aspirational, and why is it that this country attracts the most skilled people? Like, why is there such a brain drain from like places like the UK and other countries in the West, and why are those, you know, those brains moving here to the UAE? But yeah, I am really excited for sort of what's to come. I'm really excited for the opportunities that I can already like envision, that I can already see here. I've got a meeting tomorrow at a university. Such a privilege, and it just goes to show how open people are, that I can just email a director of a university and have a meeting with them. I could never do that in the UK. Like, no one would get back to me or take me seriously. So yeah, I'm really grateful for what is on offer here, and I'm really grateful for the hospitality of everybody here. I absolutely love it here so far, and I'm just looking forward to what's to come. I'll see you in my next video. I'm thinking to make this into like a weekly vlog, so every single week you'll see something from me in terms of like lifestyle content, if not every 2 weeks. But let me know what you think and what you'd want to see from me in that instance, and yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Okay, bye.